Hello dear YouTube friends, today we'll be talking about how to set up the action of the new Ibanez Prestige guitars. Well, the first thing you need to have be done by now is the correct setup of the angle of the edge. You can see this in my previous videos, but if you have that set up, now we will set up the action. But what do we need for that? We need a millimeter ruler and these original Ibanez Allen wrenches. So what do? I set up my action like this. I keep measuring the height of the strings from the frets on the last 24 frets. Why do I do that? Because as you can see, when your neck is put out to a lot of temperature, and because of cold temperature and hot temperature, the curvature of your neck is constantly changing. And as you can see here, where the neck is tied to the body, here the curvature isn't so much affected. So you can say this here, this height of the last fret and the height of the action is always the same, because when the curvature is changing, as you can see here, it is always the same, and here it changes, just like that. So what do I always do? I take a millimeter ruler and I measure it here. You can see I have it set here to 2 millimeters. I think this is a nice shred setup. I like my setup to be a little bit higher because of the cleaner notes. And on the first E string, on the last fret, I have it set to 1.9. You can set it to 1.8 or 1.7. I don't know how you prefer it. And if this here is too far, if the strings are too far away from the fret, you just take the alloy wrench. You see this right here, and put it in and turn it. But if you do that, there is another thing. You will probably ruin your edge if you do this a couple of times, because of the tension from the strings that is working on those two screws. So what did I do? I really care about my Ibanez, and I didn't want to ruin the edge, so I always took the edge out. As you can see, I loosened the strings, I put some plastic here that the edge didn't pound down, and then I put out these things, and then I turned them and put the edge back in, and I did that 3 times, and I think that now it's really set up very good. So thank you for watching.